Welcome to CRCS Outdoors, making a difference one young hunter at a time. Join us today on a youth hunting trip with Leithen Valley Trophy Hunts in New Zealand. Welcome to Leithen Valley.
So, gentlemen, we're gathered here for a reason. Mr. Wilday.
Well, congratulations, guys. On behalf of the foundation that's set up in memory of my daughter Kaylee, it's called the Kaylee Wilday Foundation. You guys get to go out and harvest a fallow buck today. So,
Well,
good luck, guys.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So have fun, guys.
Yeah.
We will. I'm sure you will.
How about that?
That's awesome.
Is that cool or what? So thank you very much, Skip. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Thank you for all you do, Scott.
Thank you.
What are we doing?
Going for fallow bucks.
Who's up?
Hey.
Good. Shoot straight. Look at that beautiful scenery.
Now let's join Kyle Goodman in his quest for a management fallow buck. Our guide Logan has spotted several fallow bucks in a thicket. We just gotta wait them out.
Yep, that's it.
These bucks finally came out into a clearing so Logan could look them over and Kyle could get a good shot.
Stops. He's broadside. Okay, take the safety off.
Wait till we stop. Yep.
Dropped him. Right back to you. Hey, Kyle. That, my friend, was worth the wait.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wait till you see it. He's
He has
beautiful.
a nice color. Yeah.
One cool looking dude. Kneel right down there. Pick him up. Nice. Look at that. You happy with that?
Oh yeah, it was worth the wait. So we spotted him from the road about, what'd you say, about 500 yards away?
Way
or more.
than that. Yeah.
And we snuck in to about 200 and they were all bedded down together. And then after about 2 hours they stood up and we finally got a shot.
And thanks to your outstanding guide Logan, who had us be very patient so that we would not move and he would stand up and do just what he did. Did exactly what Logan said, didn't he?
Exactly.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks.
Awesome. This is a management fallow buck, and this young man just made a wonderful shot. How far was that?
200.
200 yards, and did the job. And this is about the last big game animal. I mean, these young people are going to be shooting some does after that, do some more management with that, but this is an older guy. So Logan, tell us, what it is that makes this dude a management.
He's an old buck, and you can tell just by the size of his body, his belly's kind of drops down a little bit, just those sort of characteristics. He's got a bigger neck, you can tell.
Does it get wider here in his face?
They do get a bit fuller in the face and more blocky, if anything, and then they're on their pedicles where the
And
coronet
these get lower on the head.
get lower. Yeah, that's a good sign. You can tell by his antler, like that far antler, it's just the mass and the beam there.
Yeah.
He's heavy, he's old, you can tell he's all scarred up, and the points on the back of his palms there, he's lost them and his palms have regressed and gotten thinner.
So he's lost these points and then
Yeah,
this part.
but he's kind of gotten a little bit gnarly, and they can sometimes do that. Like on that same antler, he's got a point kind of growing on the inside, which is pretty cool.
That is cool. He's got a lot of
Yep.
character.
He's just an old boy.
Very cool. Well, congratulations, young man.
Yep, thank you.
Hey, Scott Jordan with CRCS Outdoors. I'd like to present this young man with a K-bar knife. This is our featured game stalker.
and he's going to do the job. And then are we outfitting him with a deer backpack?
If he can handle it.
Hey, buddy, here you go. Congratulations, dude. A K-bar and a deer backpack all on the same day. What a wonderful day. I'm going to sit back and watch this. Stay tuned.
The RCS Outdoors is brought to you by K-Bar. Hardcore knives, hardcore lives. Go to kbar.com. Now let's join Gavin Michalski on his quest for a fallow buck.
Get his neck untwisted. That's just how he fell there. Nice. Look at that. Beautiful buck. You happy with that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Special thanks to the Kaylee Wilday Foundation for sponsoring you for this.
It means a lot.
He's broke off one of his side kickers there. But his face has got real character. I like the colors in him, you know. Wicked cool. Scott Jordan with CRCS Outdoors. Here we are once again with Leithen Valley Trophy Hunts, and Gavin just put the smackdown on a gigantic management. That's arguably the biggest management I've ever seen, my friend, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh boy. This young man shot a 12 point in gun season back home for whitetails, and now he's got a gigantic fallow buck. What do you think about hunting in New Zealand, dude?
It's awesome. It's nothing else like it.
No predators, spot and stalk, and when you go from one group to another. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, look at this one. And what a cool color too, right? And are you gonna shoulder mount him?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Look at that color right there. That's pretty awesome. First, congratulations, dude. Awesome. Oksana, what are we doing today, girl?
We are getting fallow deers or bucks.
Management buck or doe?
Management or doe.
Cool. You ready?
Yes,
Got your smile on?
maybe, yeah.
Okie dokie, you ready?
Yeah.
We'll sneak over this ridge here and hopefully that wind's in our favour so they don't hear us coming. We can get up close and personal to them.
As with hunting anywhere, sometimes the weather just doesn't cooperate. Look at that smiling face for the find of the day. It's always nice to find a shed, especially a really big one. So far, the fallow bucks have not been cooperating. Well, with this rain, we decide to switch gears and look for does.
Look at that. You got a white fallow.
Yay.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Woohoo! Get up to that beautiful animal.
Oh, so cute.
Is that awesome? Oksana Wilde, wonderful job. Nice shooting, girl.
Thanks.
Wonderful job. I'm very proud of you, and it's awesome you get to share this with your dad, and it's pretty special that you got to shoot a white one, because that doesn't happen very often. So.
A little bit of practice before we came, we didn't have any idea she was quite such a shot. That was just under 200 yards. Dead shot, first shot.
Dropped it.
Dropped it in one shot. Pretty awesome. Good shoot.
And later that afternoon, Oksana got a great management fallow buck.
Congratulations, Oksana.
Thanks.
A nice management fellow buck, an old boy. Thanks to Scott Jordan for bringing these kids and getting them into hunting. I think we've got another huntress. She'll be back.
No question.
Awesome. Cheers, guys.
This segment of CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by Esplanade Travel, international travel experts you can trust. So the kids are done shooting. Now it was my turn, looking for a decent fallow buck. On the way to the top of the mountain, we happened to spook these two young, magnificent fallows. Fallows in New Zealand vary in color from white to chocolate to spotted Hungarian. A little young and just not what we're looking for. Leithen Valley is a working sheep farm. The wild animals are always trying to get into the sheep paddocks where the best feed is. This time of year, first thing in the morning and last part of the day, that's where you'll find them. Hopefully you can see the difference. These guys are shooters. I snuck into the field using trees in a line for cover, and then a belly crawl. Broadside at 100 yards. Can't get much better.
Hey, Scott Jordan with CRCS Outdoors. Here we are in the wilds of New Zealand with Leithen Valley Trophy Hunts. And aside from giant red stags, they have magnificent fallows. This is actually what they would call a silver. They come a lot larger, but honestly today, everything was kind of perfect, and we needed to get the job done, and I'm extremely happy with him. He's gigantic for me, and that's what it counts, right? Plus, that right there is some of the best eating in the world. Fallow is outstanding.
Then back to the lodge for pictures. Now let's join Steve Fuller on an amazing red stag hunt.
So it's the highest one in the middle. Just hold on. Get ready when you are. Just squeeze it off.
Okay, man, I'm going to take him.
Still the one out in the front. Give him another one. Smoked him.
Yeah, it's on video.
Got him.
Good job.
Oh my god, that was unbelievable. I just came out after lunch.
How many days you been here?
This is my first day here. I was at the other place shooting the tires.
Yeah, but you guys have shot how many animals in how many days?
4.
4 animals in 3 days?
3 days. That's great.
That's
I'm
awesome.
so happy you brought me.
Well, thanks for coming, dude.
Thanks. Thanks for bringing me.
Yes, boy.
Oh, yeah, good job.
Me, oh my.
Scott, thanks for bringing us. I'm glad I got to meet you. You brought us out to New Zealand. Oh my god. Thank you.
And we almost didn't bring the gun. We almost forgot the gun. Look at that.
Good stuff.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is nice.
Yeah.
I am so happy. We just came out after lunch. We're heading up. My son shot a nice red stag this morning, and then we're just going up to get it because he shot it on the other side. And we just run into this red stag. He was on the other side. He was about 275 yards. And my guide, Jake, he was great. He says, "Hey, what do you think?" And I says, "Oh, at least great to me." So he stood there long enough for me to shoot him, and he's a beautiful animal. Thanks to Scott bringing me, Scott Jordan. I met him a few years ago, and he talked me into coming out here, and I'm so glad he talked me into coming out and bringing my son. We just had a great time.
Closed captioning for CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by the Frontier Financial Group, providing comprehensive financial planning services. Call Tom Stolberg, 585-593-6408. Now let's join Tony and Steve on their amazing tar hunt with guide Jake Phillips.
Heading up to the top to see if we can come down on them. We got 2-foot tires. The trophy ones are over 12 inches. It's tough getting to them. We're getting there. Stick stuff. Hopefully we get one.
As Tony and Steve get into position, Steve gave Tony the gun. What an awesome dad.
Squeeze it off. Good shot.
Oh, you wailed him when you hit him. He just took one leap, and then I seen him.
It wasn't the easiest spot to shoot either.
Where at? Straight down?
Right there.
Oh, wow. He's hiding real good.
Yeah. Here's your head back. Here's a nice one. Look at that.
Look at that. He's fat. He's real. Got some growth on him either.
He's gonna make a beautiful mount.
Yeah. He's gonna be awesome. Well done.
Wow. Thank you.
Congratulations. Awesome. I'm Tony and Steve. Here we are, CRCS Outdoors. Got ourselves a nice little tower here. Big boy. I want to thank Leithen Valley. Managed to get a shot on him. He only went not even 20 yards.
Beautiful.
Wow.
So happy. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott, for everything.
Bringing
too.
us. That was great. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
let's go
especially our guide, Jake. He did a great job getting us to it.
Oh, yeah.
It was 107 yards.
And there's one right behind him.
Now let's join Steve as he follows in Tony's footsteps.
Got him.
Smoked him. Huh?
Yeah, we'll have to get over there while it's still got a bit of light.
No, a couple hundred yards.
No, probably was close to 300 yards.
100 yards. We were here to shoot one. We ended up getting two.
All right.
Goals.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now we got to get them out of here.
Yeah.
CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by K-Bar. Hardcore knives, hardcore lives. Go to kbar.com. Special thanks to the Tri-State chapter of SCI and the Western and Central New York chapter of SCI. Frontier Financial with Tom Stolberg. CRCS Outdoors. Making a difference, one young hunter at a time. Student editors Jonah Williamson, Justin Commodore, and Hunter Yankee. And executive producer Mr. Cody Card. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and now Instagram. Thanks for watching this week's show. Please join us next week on CRCS Outdoors.